this collar? Hold it up a little higher. There you go.
So this is not a choke chain. It does have a chain on it. This is called a martingale collar. So this is the collar I use to teach heel. Either this or a prong collar usually, but I start off with the martingale. So it's like a regular collar, but if the dog pulls, it just tightens a little bit around their neck. And all the tightening is doing is kind of mimicking the mommy dog correcting them on their scruff and being like, hey, that's not okay. And even the prong collar just does a pulse on their neck because you don't want to ever pull really hard with these because you don't want to cause damage or choke them. These are just meant to be more of a sensation and tightening around their neck just so they understand, ooh, like whenever they were infants, like little baby puppies, mommy would correct them for doing something wrong. And then they learn whenever I pull, it doesn't feel that great. It doesn't hurt, but it doesn't feel great. But if I look at Miss Brittany, I get a treat. So they would rather, instead of this tightening, that it just stays normal like a regular collar, and they look at me and they get a treat. So they learn to do that, and they learn to not pull anymore. And it's all a safe way to train them if used correctly. So you always need to have a trainer who understands how to use these and not just going to the store and trying it yourself without any proper training, because you can hurt them.
So even those kind of collars can hurt them if the person operating them doesn't know what to do.
Yep, so it goes from choke chain, you use a lot of blunt force to kind of hurt them or make it really uncomfortable. These, it's just kind of like a little pulse. And a prong collar, you just maybe barely move your wrist like that. That's all the pressure that they need to get the sensation to make them stop doing what they're doing, whether it's lunging at a bird, jumping up on a person, pulling on the leash. So it's a lot less forceful, so that's why it's not like a choke chain. Because you're not hurting them, it's just kind of uncomfortable, but it's kind of like if your kid's acting out and you take their phone away, you're not hurting them, but it's uncomfortable because now they don't have their phone. So, or their toys. Then you give it back to them whenever they're doing the right thing.
So you're telling me most dogs are like teenagers?
They are. They're more like toddlers. But yeah, toddler/teenager, depending on the age of the dog.
But never adults.
Never.